What if I told you that aliens came to Earth to stop a nuclear war between the US and the Soviet Union at the start of the Cold War? Well, you'd probably look at me like I'm out of my freaking mind, but what if a real-life NASA astronaut said the same exact thing? Well, according to the sixth man to ever walk on the surface of the moon, his name's Edgar Mitchell, an astronaut on the Apollo 14 missions in 1971, that's exactly what happened according to him. That's exactly what he said. He says peace-loving aliens visited our planet during weapons tests at U.S. missile bases and the famous White Sands Proving Ground in New Mexico desert. They were there to stop us from testing these missiles. Gosh, Margaret, I don't know where to start with this. Here he goes. I have a quote from him. He says, "I've spoken to many Air Force officers who worked at these silos during the Cold War. They told me UFOs were frequently seen overhead and often disabled our missiles." There he is, talking about the aliens stopping us from dropping these bombs, even in the testing rounds. But the guy went to space. He's smart. He finished school. He was an astronaut, for crying out loud, trained by NASA, so he was on the moon. He obviously knows what he's talking about.
Do you believe in aliens, for the record?
I do.
What do you think?
Not in the way that Mitchell does. He says that they're aliens with big heads and they have big eyes, just like in the movies. He's adamantly maintains that aliens did land in Roswell, that the government's covering up. So he's all about it. I mean, he believes the U.S. has been covering up ever since because they're scared that the Soviets would get hold of the technology, and we don't want that.
No, of course not. The aliens are on our side.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, look,
God bless America.
Perhaps the cord to his oxygen tank, maybe somebody stepped on it when he was placing the flag.
I mean, Margaret,
or maybe legitimately there are aliens and this man has seen them firsthand and we're just jackasses because we don't believe him. I mean, that's possible.
Maybe, but he has come out and he has admitted, though, that he has never actually seen them.
Okay.
But he's sure they exist. And it's somewhat more believable because this man is an astronaut. Yeah. And he has been in space. And you know, he has, you know, more proof than any of us do. It's just interesting when you see an astronaut come out and say these things. Usually it's these crazy conspiracy theorists who have these ideas. Now, NASA came out and they very politely did say he is a great American. We simply do not share the same views as him. And he said, oh no, hold up. He went on Fox News and he said, no, this does not involve NASA. He cited unnamed sources, and he said that it is confirmed that Roswell did happen, and it did involve alien spacecrafts that the government is hiding. So even when NASA came out, before that, in 2008, they came out and they said, dude, no one's tracking UFOs, calm down. They made the official statement. They said he's a good American, we just don't share his opinions. Then he had to respond, and he went on Fox, and he said, no.
Whoop.
Yeah.
I mean,
mind your business, NASA.
To be seen.
Yeah, well. We want to know what you guys have to say about this. I mean, I understand that there's all sorts of conspiracy theories out there, but the fact that a ex-astronaut is coming out and saying this is just unbelievable. I think it's really interesting because the guy obviously does, you know, to some respect, he does know what he's talking about here. But like I said, I mean, these theories that he's coming with are a little bit out there, but we want to know what you guys have to say about this. We're really interested in hearing these comments. Let us know, and don't forget to subscribe.